Hey guys, let's talk about glue today. Now, usually for school, or you probably have those glue in your household, like almost glue, glue stick, and those are great glue. But sometimes they're not strong enough for some of the crafts or some of the artwork that we use in the classroom. So, what we wanted to do is to introduce some of the new glue that we use in the classroom. And so, in the glue drawer, you'll find those kind of glue. You'll find a collage medium, Gina K Connect, or the one that without the label, but they have a exact same kind of tip. Or you also find the Zig two-way glue. Now all of them are great for paper gluing. So for this episode, I'm just going to talk about gluing paper in general. So to use any of the glue, I'm just going to use this as an example. You wanted to open the cap. Now because we stored it sideways, so sometimes the glue is on the side, so you wanted to tap it out first. Tap it out so the glue goes to the bottom, and then you can squirt it out. And I want you to squirt it out in dots, just like that. Okay, and then whenever you're not using it, you want to close the cap right away. And then if you're continuing using this throughout the project, you can put it on a glue stand, so the glue will always stay on the bottom, and then you can use it whenever you needed it. Now, to glue paper, this time I'm going to use the Gina K Connect. Like I said, you want to put dots. Now, because those are extremely super strong glue, you really do not need a lot, maybe just a few more dots in the middle. And like I said, whatever you're not using it, please close the cap right away. Then you wanted to take this piece of paper, and then you can pull it down and then push. Make sure you always make sure you push down the paper, push out all the air, so the paper actually have a little bit of time to adhere to the other piece of paper. Now once it's done, it's very strong. All of this glue is very strong. Now what if I accidentally put glue on the place I don't want? Then it's really easy. When you put let's say that I'm gonna bring this paper back. Let's say that I put it in the place I don't like. Then you want to immediately wipe it off, because those glue actually dry clear, so you don't have to worry about seeing them. But if you still see some residue after it's dry, then you can use the mono sand eraser. Use the sand erasing part, and then you can erase it after it's dry. Then usually that will help to reduce some of the residue on the paper. Now, what if I accidentally put the glue on table? Okay, that said, I have glue on table, like that. What you wanted to do, of course, you want to clean it right away. So you can use your hand, or you can use a paper towel. You want to wipe it off, but sometimes you still have a little residue on the table. It's not coming out. So you wanted to take the hand sanitizer, and I always have it in the classroom. You wanted to squirt out just a little bit, like that. And then you just put it on the place where you have the glue. Sometimes you want to leave it for a few seconds so it has a little time to activate, and then you wipe it down. Okay. Now, like I said, whenever you have those glue on the table or on any surface, you want to clean it right away, because they're really strong glue. Once they dry, it is very difficult to clean. Sometimes it's impossible to clean, because I actually have some spots on the table. It's no longer possible to clean. Now, another question that a lot of people have: what if there's a clog on the tip? Like, there's tons of glue inside, but the glue is not coming out. It's very easy. Open the cap. Sometimes you just need to clean the tip, because maybe there's just some glue gets stuck on top. You want it to pull, not push. Now, if it's still not working, then you want to take the piercing tool. We usually use for die cuts. So what you want to do, you push it out, and then on the tip, you push all the way in to clear the nozzle. And then of course you want to wipe this off right away so there's no glue sticking on the piercing tool at all. And then you can clean it. Please retract it, put it away so we don't hurt anybody else. That should do the trick, and then the glue should be able to use it to be able to continue to use. So the biggest thing is always close the cap whenever you're not using it, because if you leave the cap open, it dries, and those glue dries really fast and it dries strong. So that's really, really important. Okay, so that's it. By the way, the piercing tool only works with this kind of glue, the JNIK Connect Distress Collage Media, but please do not use it on this because the tip is different. It's a completely different kind of tip. There's a bowl in front, so you cannot push that in. That's gonna ruin this pen. So do not use it on here, but you could use this with JNIK or Collage Medium. That will be okay. Now let's briefly talk about the surface when you wanted to use glue. You can, of course, always grab a piece of recycled paper. Now I have a clean piece of paper, but you can get recycled paper. You can use glue on top. Let's say you wanted to glue down something, and then you can put your project on top, take your glue, do it on this piece of paper in case you get it anywhere. It's on the table, and then you can do your project. Well, the other one, which I prefer, you can also grab this craft mat. This is a large craft mat. You can open it and then place on your table. Then you can do your collage project on top. This surface is slick, so it will protect the table from any of the glue get dry on the surface. Well, the other one will be, if it's available, because since we have very limited supply in the classroom, we also have this glass mat, which is also perfect for glue, for gluing projects, because we don't have to worry about any of the glue gets on the table, because if it's dry on this glass mat, it's easy to scrape it off or to wipe it clean. Okay, so those will be the surface to use when you're doing the collage project.